Okay, great morning. Well, grabbing the cards and let's see what the wisdom from the universe. What is my topic today? What is the topic today? Okay, so the first thing we have out is messenger. Put these over here. Okay, messenger. Next we have mystery. And last but not least, we have celebrate. That's the first time I've seen that card. Okay. Messenger, mystery, celebrate. Underneath of it all, we have breakthroughs. Okay. Breakthroughs. Okay. Let's give these a ruffle shuffle and see what we have. So with messenger, we have things that you're holding on to pretty closely, holding close to your chest. I think I'm going to do today, I'm just going to use the Mickey cards, and let's see what we have as a foundation. Strong mental attitude. So the messenger is a strong mental attitude about resources, things that you have, things that are close to your chest that are happening in a daily life, things that are grounding. So let's see what we have. When it comes to the mystery, above it is about temperance, getting things into balance. And underneath of it, we have when things are overturned or seeing from a different viewpoint. Sometimes one has to sacrifice things. It can be the card of sacrifice as well. So the mystery of sacrifice, bringing things into balance. The message is when you have some underneath of it all, a very strong mental attitude, okay, that's sometimes pretty unyielding. It could be something that you are just absolutely firm on. So when we have celebrate, above it we have the fishtails. Things that are being messages, emotional messages coming, and underneath of it being worked on. Okay, so working on celebrating things that you can bring forward that are, the fish is also, okay, emotional. The fish can also represent Christianity, okay, working on celebrating, okay. So I see what we're doing with this. When underneath of it all you feel a little bit of stressed, you're having difficult situations, you're feeling buffeted, you're feeling the difficulties of life, then the message is see what you have that you're holding on to, okay, the things you're holding close to you in your daily life, the mental attitude that you have, and the mystery is about seeing from a different point of view, being able to sacrifice things. Maybe there are some things you may have to let go of. You may have to sacrifice these things to bring yourself to balance and celebrate Christianity, celebrate the good things, continue to work on that, okay? Because those can be transformative. If you were really listening to the message of Christ, Christos, the things that he taught is what? Fear not. And do unto others as you would have others do to you. Okay, those things, the things that he was teaching, those are affirming. They are emotionally affirming, and they are mentally something to hold on to with strength. So the message is today, the messenger is saying the mystery of holding on to these things, the valuations, can bring you to balance. And sometimes you may have to sacrifice things along the way, and that's okay. That happens. In my own journey, when I got my money from the VA for my difficulty that I faced while I was in the military service, I had very, very, very bad PTSD. I mean, if you would have seen me, way back then, I was just almost non-functional, depression, and I was having flashbacks all the time, and just was really in a bad position. Now, when I got my money back, compensation, instead of buying a home or something with that, I went to India. Okay, I sacrificed that. I sacrificed my car. The only thing I had of value when I went into the esoteric order, a Christian order, you had to give what you had to the order, and the only thing I had was my car, and I gave it to them gladly. Now, I was there for a short time, but when I was there, it opened the Kundalini, and it really started my journey in earnest. So many times I sacrificed things along the way to move forward spiritually. I had lost I had a little RV that I loved. I lost that. I had to sacrifice that. I went to India, did the things I needed to do to progress in my own spiritual journey, and I don't regret any of the sacrifices I had to make along the way, because in the end I wound up with realization and everything being blown out, all of those things that were driving mentally, the depression and the anxiety and the flashbacks, all of that gets blown out in realization. So whatever sacrifices you have to make along the way, you do it because, again, celebrate that you are moving forward and you are continuing on your path of, really understanding the teachings of Christ, or whichever you're listening to. In Hinduism, we have many, many good teachers, etc., but you listen to the wisdom that comes from these beings, okay, and you appreciate it, you hold on to it, hold it close to you, let it strengthen your mind so that you can come to balance. But again, the mystery is sometimes it takes from seeing from a different viewpoint and sacrifice, okay? Sometimes it takes sacrifice. But celebrate that in the end, because you are working on moving forward in your spiritual life. So on that note, I'm going to leave this here. I never know what the topic's going to be, But I think this is a topic that is beneficial for people. We don't understand the mystery of some of these things, and we don't understand why sometimes we have to sacrifice things. We have to let them go. We have to see it from a different viewpoint. Again, when you're going into these dramas, like looking deeper into if you have come out of an abusive situation, you have to look deeper, especially if these are things you've grown up with as a child. And again, you're told you're ugly, or you're ineffective, or you're a loser, or whatever it is that you're being told. You're stupid. It doesn't matter what you're being told, that you're a floozy, it doesn't matter what you're being told. But these things are some things that will propel people and just keeps ruling things behind the mind. And a lot of people either will just kowtow to it, or they will fight it, or they will say, yeah, if that's what you think I am, then that's what I'm going to be, because that's all you see, okay? So whichever driving force it is, it's back there again, in an unproductive way, just causing pain of some sort and variety. But if you look at these things very, very deeper, you'll see that you were none of those things that you were being told, that you were being attacked with, let's just put it that way, that they were trying to indoctrinate with you. And if you look deeper, you see that it had nothing to do with you, that this was some issue that the parents or uncles or whoever it is that was, perpetrating these things. It was something in their makeup, some lack in their own makeup that they had not handled, and you became the target for this angst. Okay? So once you see that, you see that they are living in a hell realm. They were not balanced, they were not happy, there was something there lacking, and then you can start releasing this stuff. And you can see that it really had nothing to do with you. And again, once you can see that clearly, these chains start to loosen, they start to dissolve, they start to fade away. And you can take back your own power, you can take back your own life, and live your life for yourself, rather than living life on this treadmill of these unproductive thoughts that one has perpetrated on you, okay, as a child, okay? So on that note, I'm going to leave this here. Thanks for tuning in. I hope this has helped somebody out there on their journey, and I'll see you online.